dear students. Welcome to Shishu Batan online class Mela. Dear students, you are getting class as a festival. Today is still Saturday. Today's session is for English. Dear students, I am here to take your English for today class, and it's especially for my dear students of class 5. So dear students, I hope you all are enjoying very much this fair, online fair, right? Okay dear students, let me introduce myself. I am Rupamulli Krupu, assistant teacher, Tintigate Government Primary School, and I am from Khagrachuri. My dear students, now I like to show you something. Do you know what is it? What's the name of this book? I hope you know. This is a magazine. In a magazine, it's look like a book. Here is something different from your textbook. Here is some story, some poem, many things here, and this name of the book is, yes, magazine. Dear students, look, I have a picture here. What's here? Here is Sunshine magazine. Sunshine magazine, name of a magazine. The magazine by and for the students of class 5. This magazine is for the students of class 5. I show you a magazine. This is a magazine, and here is also name of a magazine. And this magazine is for the students of class 5. Dear students, it's a very important topic in your English for today. This magazine have a story, and the name of the story is A Visit to the Liberation War Museum, written by Farhan Ahmed, a student of class 5 as you. From here we can realize that a student of class 5 named Farhan Ahmed are going to visit the Liberation War Museum with his school friend, and after back to home he writes a short story about the place where he visited, and then he gives this story to Sunshine magazine. Okay dear students, now I like to show you a picture. Look at the picture. What can you see here? You can see Liberation War Museum, Dhaka, Bangladesh. This is the picture of Liberation War Museum. Okay, Mukti Juddha Jadughar. Dear students, I hope you have understand that our today's lesson is the Liberation War Museum, Unit 19, Lesson 1-2. So please pen your book, page number 74. Here is the magazine. Here is the lesson. I hope you all have opened your book. Now, at very first, I like to introduce with the new words before you. Dear students, here is rare. You can see rare. Rare means not common. Rare, not common. The Bengali meaning of this word, durlabh. Rare, not common, it means durlabh. Okay? Now, next word, photograph. Photograph means a picture produced using a camera. It means alok chitra. Okay? The next word, document. Document means a piece of written information. A piece of written information. It means dolil or praman. Then freedom. Freedom means the power to speak or think as one wants. The power to speak or think as one wants. It means Shadhinata. Then martyr. Martyr means a person who died for his country. A person who died for his country. Shohid. I hope my dear students, my dear super learners, you have understood all the words with their English and Bengali meanings. Now it's time to discuss about the topic. Dear students, Farhan Ahmed, a student of class 5, has written this story about the Liberation War Museum. On 14 December, our class went on a field trip to the Liberation War Museum at Agargaon, Dhaka. So we have realized that Liberation War Museum is situated at Agargaon, Dhaka. The trip was planned as part of our Bangladesh and Global Studies course. That trip was planned as part of the Bangladesh and Global Studies course. Our bus reached the museum at 10 a.m. A guide was waiting for us. He welcomed us warmly and took us on a quick tour of the different galleries and exhibits of the museum. At first, we watched a video clip on our Liberation War and our independence. Dear students, here we have read that on 14 December they have going to a field trip to the Liberation War Museum, which is situated at Agargaon, Dhaka. Then we have read that the trip was planned as an important subject Bangladesh and Global Studies course. Their bus reached there at 10 a.m. and a guide was waiting for them, who welcomed them warmly and took them on a quick tour on the different galleries and exhibits of the museum. At first, they watched a video clip on our Liberation War Museum and our independence. Okay? Then, I have some questions from this topic, dear students. Try to answer all the questions. First, when did the class go to a field trip? When did the class go to a field trip? Can you guess the answer? Yes, I hope you can guess. So the answer is on 14th December, right? Okay. Now next question. When did the bus reach at the museum? When did the bus reach, dear students? Yes, it's 10 a.m. Yes. Now, number 3 question. Where did the Liberation War Museum located? Where did the Liberation War Museum located? Do you guess the answer? Yes, so easy. It's Agargaon, Dhaka, right? Okay. Now, I like to discuss about the next part, dear students. Here, there are 4 permanent galleries that exhibited rare photographs, documents, and newspaper clippings and objects used by the freedom fighters and the martyrs of our liberation era. At Gallery 2, here is 4 gallery we have read. How many gallery, dear students? Yes, 4 gallery. At Gallery 2, its name, Our Rights, Our Sacrifice. Our teacher read out to us the Declaration of Independence by Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, who is our father of the nation. Some other visitors also stopped and listened to it attentively. As we went inside our Gallery 4, Our Victory, Our Values. What is the name of the Gallery 4, dear students? Our Victory, Our Values. We feel silent. We are sad as we looked at the personal belongings of some of our martyred intellectuals. Dear students, a very important part of this lesson, they say 4 gallery that exhibit rare photographs, documents, and newspaper clippings and objects used by the freedom fighters of and the martyrs of our Liberation War Museum. They visit 2 gallery. First, they visit Gallery 2. It's Our Rights, Our Sacrifice, where there is the speech of our father of the nation, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, where he declared about our independence. Then they go to Gallery 4, where its name, Our Victory, Our Values. are silent, they feel sad to look at the personal belongings of some of our martyred intellectual and freedom fighters. Dear students, a very important lesson for you. So now I like to discuss about the next part, although it's in page number 75, but it's very important for today's topic. Money bag, a solid shirt and other just thing. It's the personal belongings of some of our martyred intellectual and freedom fighters. A pair of glasses, a pen, a notebook, a money bag, a shirt, and just Farhan writes that we left the museum at 12:30. It was an experience we could never forget. A very important text for you. So dear students, now I like to discuss about here. First, Declaration of Independence. What do you mean by this word or this sentence? It means a declaration that declared by father of nation. By father of nation. Then freedom fighters. Freedom fighters, it means the persons who fight for rescue our country. A person who fight to rescue our country. Then martyred intellectual. It means martyred intellectuals are those who are very educated person and died for country. Okay, I hope you have understand. Now another more question for you. First question. How many galleries were in Liberation War Museum? Do you guess it? Do you guess the answer? Oh yes, it's 4 galleries, right? Okay. Then when did students leave the museum? When did they leave the museum, dear students? Yes, you are right. At 12:30 p.m. At 12:30 p.m. Then where were the personal belongings of some of the martyred intellectuals or freedom fighters and freedom fighters? Where were the personal belongings of the martyred intellectuals and freedom fighters? Yes, at Gallery 4. At Gallery 4. I hope you have answered all the questions, dear students. So now I like to give you a home task. Okay, my today's home task for you. Write 5 sentences about the Liberation War Museum. Liberation War Museum. As Bangladeshi, we have to know about the Liberation War Museum. So I hope you have understand and now you know about the Liberation War Museum. So please write 5 sentences about the Liberation War Museum. So my dear students, what have we learned today? Today we have learned about magazine at first. What is magazine? Then we have learned about Liberation War Museum that's situated at Agargaon, Dhaka. Now we know that how many galleries in this museum. Where is gallery 2? What is in this gallery? We have learned from this lesson, right? Okay, dear students, thank you for participating with me with my class and thank you for joining with Shishu Batayan online Mela. Okay, dear students, Allah Hafiz.